I'm joined by the wonderful Holly Tucker. Holly, you've had such a colourful journey in the world of retail. Please tell us how it all began.
Well, it all began back in 2006, which feels like an age ago now, where I created a company called Not on the High Street. And now I'm very lucky to say it's a bit of a household name. But I've gone on to create another business called Holly & Co. Again, the same deal, because my whole life revolves around founders and small businesses. But I've actually now dedicated my life until I'm 90 to supporting everyone building a business doing what they love.
Wonderful. And in terms of Holly & Co, what does that involve?
Well, Holly & Co, if you can imagine, is a landscape to which small businesses can exist. So I wanted it to be creative, fulfilling, very real, soulful, and all about their business journey. So before I started, it felt a bit grey and bleak, and now it feels very colourful. I have a podcast called Conversations of Inspiration. I have a shop in St Margaret's. I have a book out called Do What You Love, Love What You Do. I write on my Instagram every single day. We have a small business hub on my website, and many other things, an event called Congregation of Inspiration, and ultimately we're trying to bring colour to grey and help everybody understand that building a business, doing what you love, is actually what I believe is the key to happiness, and that is my plight in life.
And what themes will you be addressing up on the Top Drawer stage today?
Well, I'm very interested in talking about what it's like to come out of this period of time and the sort of mindset that we need as founders and creative folk, and also just to be kind to ourselves at the same time. You know, often everybody thinks that there's a destination. Now, probably 90% of this, everybody here today don't have a destination. They're here to enjoy the journey and build a successful business. And so that's something we often don't speak about. So I'm interested in sort of, again, just addressing some of the ungoogleable business issues here today.
And is there one piece of advice that really sticks in your mind that you were given before you started this journey into retail?
Yes, I mean, it was a piece of advice that we hear all the time. It's something I ignored, and probably these were one of the worst moments in my business career, which was to go against your gut instinct. I now know at the age of 44 that my gut instinct is my compass. It is there set for me to travel this adventure, and I'm not yet there completely, but I now trust it more and more, and it keeps my business safe, it keeps me safe, and it's something I hope that everybody can just, even though we see it on Pinterest all the time, we actually should really trust our internal compass.
And how important has trade fairs been in the journey for you in retail?
Well, trade fairs, I mean, I remember coming here maybe 17 years ago trying to tell people about something called Not on the High Street, and I was laughed off stands. And I've been coming every single Top Drawer since. So this is a very familiar place. It's one of the best shows there is. I absolutely love meeting old friends and new people. I've just met some new businesses, and it's just my happy place, actually.
Brilliant. And then your book, so tell us a little bit about that.
Yes, Do What You Love, Love What You Do is my new book. I'm very lucky. It's a Sunday Times bestseller. And it was very much created, again, to try and bring colour to the world of grey. It was trying to look at business in a different way, trying to bring a more soulful angle, a more female angle. And I was also very lucky enough to collaborate with 30 people who made products for my book. So we actually have an exclusive product collection in the book with everybody who's done what they loved and loved what they've done, if that's the right way of putting it. So I'm very excited to be published by Penguin, and to be on this journey to really maybe bring to life the business book shelves in founders' workshops.
And finally, what one piece of advice would you give to somebody who's just about to branch into retail?
Well, anyone who's about to get into retail, lucky you. It is, I don't think I could exist without retail. My husband wishes I could, seeing as he answers the door 40 times a day. But certainly retail is where I think there's so much life, there's so much creativity, there's so much connection, there's so much community. And you've got to be fast, and you've got to be on your game, and you've got to be working that muscle. So I just think that when you're in retail, it's one of of the happiest adventures that you can be on. And I know that for anyone in retail, you sort of can never not be in retail. It's a bit of a drug, but it's one that I'm maybe allowed to take.
Holly, thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Thank you.